guys, it's Vera here. As you probably guessed by the title, today I will be doing a short-ish first impressions video of My Little Pony Season 5 premiere, The Cutie Map, Parts 1 and 2. Now this will be a little different than other Brony and Pegasister review and analysis videos in the fact that A, I don't quite have an OC yet, and B, I don't have the tools or editing skills needed to add in clips from the show. So this will just be a picture of my pony collection while I ramble on about the show and what I thought of it and how I think the future episodes will progress. So let's get things started. Alright, first up, the concept of the cutie map. Now I haven't seen many opinions on this, but I love it. I think it's a great idea to have them going all across Equestria, helping different ponies and making new friends. And so now we know they're not only limited to Ponyville and Canterlot and Cloudsdale and other places like that. They can go all over the land and make lots of new friends, and possibly we'll see a few new mythical creatures. I don't know. Hold my breath for a hippogriff like Silver Quill. He's amazing, by the way. So anyway, and then Equalsville, the part that was teased the most, the part that people got the most excited about, and the part that everyone is holding their breath for. Now I must say, I do like just how boring and same Equalsville is. Now I don't know if this is the canon name for it, but it's what I've seen people refer to it as, and it's what I'm going to refer to it as. But it really feels like it's the world of The Giver, which is a book Valerie and I had to read for English class this year, but basically the government imposes sameness on everyone, which is basically what Starlight Glimmer did for her little bubble. And speaking of Starlight Glimmer, lots of people were looking forward to her a lot. I was looking forward to her. I thought her design was great. I was ready to love her as a villain, but really for me she fell quite short. Let me explain. So it seems like, her motive is to take away everyone's cutie marks so they can be happy and not experience pain or misery. But the problem is they never explain why she wants to take away everyone's cutie mark so they can not experience those things. So in that respect, to me it seems like she's a really one-dimensional villain, possibly even more one-dimensional than the Chrysalis, and even though I love her in the Flufflepuff tales, in the show she really didn't get any development beyond I want to take over the world. Okay, and let me just say, I love how Pinkie Pie was the only one to know all along that there's something up with these ponies. Those smiles are not real smiles. There is something wrong. And I kind of didn't really like Fluttershy in this two-parter. And that really hurts my heart to say, because she just seemed like she was super naive, and I know that's her character, but it seemed like she kind of went in a backward slide in terms of progress with her being assertive and all that jazz. And Twilight seemed like a sort of a cookie-cutter Mary Sue-ish character, which also hurt my heart, but not as much as poor Fluttershy. And sure, those of you who have seen this episode may be screaming, "But Vera! She had her redemption in the end! Fluttershy did," and you know what, I'm gonna, I just don't really like her character in this two-parter. Okay, with that out of the way, moving on, I really loved the new character designs once the ponies get their cutie marks, like Sugar Belle in particular. I think she looks amazing, because she has like Pinkie Pie-ish hair, but it's tied off like Applejack's, and she has these crazy colors. I just think it's great. And speaking of the cutie marks, I thought it took a little too quick to convince the other ponies once the main six were out of that brainwashing cage and we're showing this to young girls. Anyway, to convince the ponies of Equalsville that they needed their cutie marks back, and that was what made them special. Like, I know they were only operating with 40 minutes to work with, but still, I feel that could have used a little more development, maybe? And another thing I really didn't like, I know the main six had their cutie marks taken, which I thought was awesome, and it kind of looked like, it reminded me of Return to Harmony when they're stripped of their powers and they turn gray because they're being messed with by Discord. They got muted, more muted colors when they got their equal sign cutie mark. Anyway, I didn't really like in the end when, I think it was Twilight who said, we help them, so it's time to let them help us. And they just kind of like hang back, and I know they can't do much, but still they just hang back while the other ponies of Equalsville save the day and get their cutie marks back. I don't know, that just kind of felt off to me. Maybe I'm just too used to the main six showing up and saving the world. And then, I do have to say, I do love the cutie vault, the cutie mark vault. It just looks really cool and like really creepy, and like you can automatically tell there's something wrong with that place. Alright, and then of course our villain got away, and our heroines get their cutie marks back, and we have a barbecue down in Equalsville. Now, one thing I forgot to mention was, I noticed that whenever they would express true emotion, when they had their equal sign cutie marks, the cutie mark would glow, and then they'd deflate, especially Pinky, and they'd deflate in a way, and not express any emotion anymore, and they'd be like, I mean, you know, and then say something boring and drab, or, you know, whatever. So I just thought that was interesting, that the cutie marks not only replace their given cutie mark, but they also control their emotions. I just thought that was kind of cool and creepy. So overall, I am very optimistic about Season 5, as I love the concept of the cutie map, but I had a kind of lukewarm reaction to this episode. I think part of it could be that there is such a long hiatus between Season 4 and Season 5, and even though I wasn't around for all of Season 4, and I just watched all 4 seasons over the summer, it was still a long wait, so a lot of anticipation built up, and I was, like I said, I was ready to love this. I wanted to love this, but in the end, it just kind of fell short for me. That being said, like I said, I do feel optimistic about the rest of Season 5, especially the concept of the cutie map and the whole overarching cutie mark magic theme. As long as it doesn't really end up getting shoved in our faces and like Rainbow Power, and it showed up in the finale only, I think I'll be fine with cutie mark magic. So yeah, overall lukewarm reaction to this episode, but very optimistic about the rest of this season. I might come in after every new episode and post a quick reaction video like this, with, you know, looking at my ponies, but I might do like different setups or something, you know, make it a little more interesting. Alright, thank you for watching, and please leave a comment on what you thought of the episode, how you think what direction you think the show should go in, you know, just anything really about Season 5 and this two-parter. I am Vera, and I am signing off till next time. Bye!